right? That you raced Switzerland.
Yeah. Oh, so this one's for like the Ironman like fighting chance thing.
Yeah.
So raced Switzerland 3 weeks ago. That went really good. Ended up getting second place, but had my best ever run, and I would have thought that normally I would have won an Ironman with the run what I did in Switzerland, but Jan van Berkel was just better on the day, and it's really frustrated me since then, because I keep thinking about it in training, like thinking, did he win because like the mental advantage, you know, he's Swiss, he was at home in Switzerland, or was it just like physical? And it's been something that's really motivated me the last 3 weeks. Like I took a few days to recover off after that, but then by Thursday I was back in training. I've done a really good 9-10 days of training and then tapered into this race. I feel really good and just motivated to have one last final big hit out of the year before taking some time off. I definitely feel like I've got a chance this weekend. I think if you look at who's in the race and what our strengths and weaknesses are, I mean, we all swim pretty similar. We just need to work together, we need to cooperate. Ultimately, us three, we need to get to the front and can't afford to mess around and let other people come back up to us or let the front of the race right away. Yeah, I definitely think I have what it takes to run away from them. Like, I mean, to be honest, I'd say that like the run's my strongest out the three in an Ironman distance. Like, I mean, I ran sub 240 at Switzerland 3 weeks ago, 241 at Ironman UK, and I think I've been under 240 another 2 times, like Florida and Rob. So, I mean, I think I've definitely got what it takes. The weather looks good for me here on Sunday, so I'd be happy to back my run, but I'm always looking to get a buffer on the bike if the opportunity arises.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, you know, I did St. George 6 days ago now, but I've taken it really easy, tried to rest a lot. I just had a nap before you got here. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
6th in the world. You're coming to another course that, in a weird way, is very similar to St. George. How is the body recovering post the race?
I mean, I think it's recovering well. We've taken it pretty easy, so I don't have like an indicator. But I will say, like, I rode my bike the day after the race and 2 days after the race. And even clipping in and starting at a stoplight, I could feel like my quads were just still completely shot. And I rode my bike at home before I left on Wednesday, and I no longer had that feeling in my legs. So they're feeling good, legs are feeling good, and we'll just hope they feel good for, you know, 8 hours straight on Sunday. 8 hours because that's if I can run. The swim, I don't need them so much.
How do you plan on attacking the race course?
I mean, the downriver swim will be good because it'll just get me out of the water faster. The bike, you know, it's not flat, there's a lot of rolling hills. I think even having it 4 miles long, I don't know. I really like riding my bike hard. I think I ride it well, and I've had a full summer of riding in the mountains at home. That's different than rolling hills, but I guess what I'm saying is I know I have a lot of endurance and strength on the bike. The run is honestly very tough. There's less elevation gain than St. George, I checked. So hopefully it feels easy compared to St. George. But I know the run, especially the second loop, is probably gonna feel really tough. But I think I thrive when things get tough. I'm prepared to just gut it out the whole marathon.
Do you have any advice for age groupers? What would it be?
Stay positive. Stay positive all day long because it's going to get hard. It's hard for me, it's hard for everyone. But even if things happen out of your control, never give yourself negative energy because that just sucks energy. So yeah, that's my advice.
So how's race prep going?
I don't know. Like, everybody keeps asking me how I'm feeling, and I honestly don't know. It's been a long time since I've done this. It's been almost 2 years. I mean, I did Calgary 70.3, but there was no pro division there. So, yeah, I'm feeling really nervous. Nerves are good, right? It means I care. That's what people keep telling me.
Like you said, like it's been 2 years, but how important does a podium mean to you?
Oh, a podium would be amazing. I mean, I've been training and training and training and training, so I feel very overtrained and underprepared at the same time because I really don't know what to feel, because usually I have races throughout the season to break that up, and I haven't had anything. So a win would be like the best thing in the world. My original goal was to be racing Ironman Canada in Penticton, which is my hometown, on the same day. It would have been tomorrow, and the plan was to walk away with a local win. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I just got to put all my training to the test and do my best. I mean, there's some really fast women out there. Most of us are just going to be going as fast as we can, and I don't want to burn myself out either. So I like to go fast, but I love the climbs as well. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just going to be to have a plan and stick to it. Hope for the best. I mean, I'm not going to cook my legs on the bike because I know the run is not flat either. It'll be interesting to see how everything unfolds. Like I said, I have not tapered in, well, 2 years. So it'll be interesting to see what all of the training and then adding the taper in kind of brings to race day. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I will give it 110%. That's all I can do. Race smart and yeah, put it all out there. I mean, I'm planning on being entirely destroyed on Monday. That is my plan. If I'm not, then I didn't race hard enough, right? That's the plan.
It's a big day, man. Yeah, I mean, we've been building up for this all year, and it's Josie's first race, Ironkids. She's ready to go. Yeah, let's go. She got over stretches, she got over warm-ups. Yeah, it was kind of a crazy end to my Ironman racing. 2019, finished off with my third Ironman that year in Florida. It was a great day, and qualified for Kona early. I thought, here we go, I've got all next year to just get ready for Kona, and then the pandemic hit. So yeah, it's been a little while since I've been out and done a full distance Ironman, but we've had 2 kids in that time. Well, one right before Kona in 2019 and then another one in February of this year. So yeah, that's been the main focus, is just, having a family and being at home with them a little bit more. And yeah, I took my time getting back, but I'm here now and I'm excited to get out there and do a full distance race again. I think, I'm 38 years old now. I just turned 38 in August, and I'm at that point in my career where I feel like I have my best performances in me still, but there's a fewer number of them. So I just want to be really, cautious about how I approach the Ironman distance, and I don't want to be eating them like M&Ms like some of these guys. So, I think for me it was just a simple question of where do I want to put my energy, and making sure that I was peaked and ready when I really towed the line. And the truth was, until now, I wasn't really ready to do that. And I had been holding back, expecting to do a Kona, but that kept getting postponed and moved. And now I think I just kind of had that realization that, well, it's such an uncertain environment that, it's probably time to jump back in and just get one under my belt. Well, I mean, I think if you look at my Ironman history, with the exception of some, tough days in Kona, I usually show up ready to Ironman events, and that's how I like to do it. I don't like to show up to these races unless I feel like I'm ready to compete. I do know that there's a tough field here. It's going to be a challenging day no matter what, but yeah, I would say I put in the work, and the body's healthy, the mind's in a good place. So, I would say this is the Ben Hoffman that typically shows up to an Ironman ready to go. Yeah, well, this morning, for the first time ever, we're down here a little, earlier than normal probably, to be here for the Ironkids event. And I'm really excited because Josie just turned 2 in September, and September 9th, and she's ready to go for her first Ironkids event. So we're going to be out there and do a little jog with her down the chute and get her fired up and maybe create a new Ironman athlete.
Hey, Josie! All right, good job! Hey, Josie!
Hey, Gina Thomas with Ironkids across North America. Ironkids is amazing here in the city of Chattanooga. They love their kids. Already we have a couple hundred signed up, and we are ready to go. It's the Sea of Life. The aquarium is offering a $10 entrance for those kids that show their bibs. We have a half mile and a mile that will start at 9 a.m. And then at 9:30 we have our amazing toddler trot that go 80 feet that for kids 3 and under that are walking. This is one of our favorite events at all of our Ironmans because it just gives us a chance to groom the upcoming future Ironmans. And so we would love to have you come out. If you've got kids, come on out. Let's inspire them. Let's get them back into a good, healthy lifestyle. And when they finish, they will hear that they are an Iron Kid.